And we're talking about a big tent concept that is a description of our business and trying to explain what that means. We do a lot of things. We help businesses and the business owners identify where they are in their growth. If they're brand new, if they're 5 years, 10 years, meeting them where they are and helping them strategize or re-strategize from that point to scale up and grow again. It's like I explained to somebody this morning. I will be onboarding a new client as of this morning, and she had gone to another, like everybody does, she'd gotten another proposal from another company. She went to have a meeting with them yesterday, walked into the location, and they had completely forgotten that she was coming. And she was upset. So they are not going to get that business. And I hopped on a call with her this morning when I had such a jam-packed day following that time frame this morning. And she thanked me for it. And I explained to her, she said, why in the proposal does it say it might take 90 days? I said, I have to put 90 days in there for a website because I have to factor in if the client is going to engage in the beginning and do their part. I said, you and I are going to be best friends as we get this project started. We're going to spend a lot of time together. And she said, oh, I'm down for that. I'm in. So that one-on-one relationship with the owner, because I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of the work we're doing. You know, we work really hard, and I know it comes through in our deliverables. And we have clients who have been with us practically since we started
since the beginning.
Business, since the beginning.
Yeah.
They have not left, and I'm super proud of that.
We communicate with them. So there's always two sides to the coin when you can open a question up. Gee, how did we do? One side of you says, don't ask that question because you could get the answer you don't want. The other side is if you do get the answer that you don't want, it's a step forward for improvement. So it's that communication, that the part that surprises new clients. So you're the owner and you're actually giving me a call. That's new. Or the interaction between the technicians and our clients, and that our technicians will ask specifically about the follow-up. How did we do? How did it go?
We have a team of 8 now. We're still small. We're proud of that team. They're cross-functional. They've had to learn the IT side as well as the marketing side. They are awesome. So the reward comes not just from the client side feedback and positivity, but also the internal team side. The joy comes from getting the feedback and getting other clients from our clients being told, I'm not going anywhere else. I was sent to you, so let's do this. That's where the joy comes from for me. It's satisfaction of knowing that all the hours we're spending and putting our background and our expertise to work is working. People are seeing us for who we are and what we can do, and they're choosing to engage with us because of who we are and our track record. That's huge. We're not an army of 100 people. This is it right here. At the end of the day, if everybody quit, this is it right here. And we have maintained through a recession, we have maintained through a pandemic. We didn't let anybody go. We didn't cut hours. We kept our team moving along, doing work, and now we're back at full steam ahead. We have maintained, half a dozen people working remotely. We've made that whole shift. That has been some work, especially during a pandemic. I tell everybody, managing a remote team right now during a pandemic is kind of like flying a plane while you're building it. It is not easier to manage a remote team. It's actually a lot harder, but we've done it. And we've also, before remote work was cool, we've got clients. We have an executive recruiter who let their office go in high-end property in Atlanta, let that office go, set up a remote team, and we've been supporting them for many years. So we're not just doing it ourselves, but we're supporting our clients who have also chosen to do that. And I can say now it's working. It's all about trust. You have to trust the people who are on your team.
There used to be a TV show where George Peppard played the role of a commander of a A-team. And every show, George Peppard's character said, "I love it when a plan comes together." And that is the thing that we do. Some of these projects are very lengthy. They have lots of moving parts. They have lots of pieces. And there's a schedule of events. And so there is a real satisfaction to having a plan successfully come together, even if it's just our own team that knows about it. Even if we don't get the praise to say, geez, you really executed a fine plan there. Even if that never happens, it's still the object of, it was difficult and it came together successfully when chances are it wouldn't have had we planned differently.
Talk to our clients. Let our clients tell you what it's like to work with us. You won't be disappointed.